Hi there. A few months ago, I posted a video about iHub Global, which is connected to a cryptocurrency called Helium. And I tried to reach out to the owner of iHub Global to get further information from him. I managed to contact the property management company that takes care of the building where he supposedly had his business located, and they confirmed that he does rent that space. I also tried contacting Helium itself to try to confirm the relationship and get some facts from them, and they just completely blew me off. So basically, I saw a lot of red flags, but I wasn't certain. And then there were some things that seemed legitimate. Now, one of the big concerns that I had was they were giving away hotspots. They said it's a $500 hotspot. Sign up now, and you'll get yours for free. Well, about 3 months ago now, I saw some indications on one of the websites where I've been, watching for information, that something had changed. That there had been a big meeting for iHub Global independent contractors, or whatever you want to call them, because it's a multi-level marketing scheme, and supposedly two different people had put a notice up saying, oh, by the way, it's not free. You either have to pay a lease fee plus a security deposit and return the device if you quit, or you have to pay a one-time upfront fee of about $500 either, and it was going to be more if you're going to be leasing. And then if you quit, you have to return it as well, even though you've bought it. So basically, either way, you were paying at least $500, and you weren't going to get to be able to keep it if you ever quit the company, even if you paid the full amount. And this one guy who's a bit sketchy on Facebook was claiming, oh, it's all legitimate, and no, that's not true, and oh, by the way, but then there was something about, oh, well, there is a fee, but it's a small fee. But when I asked him to clarify what the small fee was, he just didn't respond, which is the problem I had with him the first time that he popped up on my original iHub Global video, was that he did not respond to requests for further information. And even though I poked him three times in the video comments to ask him for more information, he has refused to resurface and provide that information, which just suggests to me he's not legitimate. I think his name was Viewmore or something like that. Anyways, so then I didn't really find anything else. But then recently I posted a question on Bleeping Computer, which is a computing forum that helps, where it's run by a security expert, and there are people on there that try to help people get rid of malware on their computers and stuff like that, help you with other kinds of computer-related issues as well that are not related to crime and malware and stuff. And I put a message up there, and I didn't get much of any response for quite some time. There was, but then just this past, a few days ago, I got a message on there, and in that message, the guy said he's an independent distributor, and there is a leasing fee, and it's a little bit a little bit vague, but basically it looks to be about the same as what the two other guys had been saying. Basically you're going to pay $500, and either way you're not keeping it, even if you buy it outright. I asked him for clarification. He didn't respond. So at this point in time, given all the red flags that I found, given the bait and switch tactic of saying, oh, you can get it for free, oh, I'm sorry, we're not going to let you get it for free, this is a scam. How bad of a scam it is, I don't know. I did not look at the multi-level marketing scheme in enough detail to determine whether or not this was a legitimate MLM or it was a pyramid or Ponzi scheme, so I can't comment on that. One of the things that I did note is when I first found out that they were now charging again for the hotspots for people who had already signed up and were supposed to get them for free, I looked at the iHub Global website and it no longer mentioned getting a free hotspot. However, I found a related website that connects to some of the same stuff that iHub Global's website connects to, suggesting that indeed on that website that it was free. So there's some discrepancies. One website says free, the other one no longer says free. So I would strongly recommend that you be extremely cautious in approaching and getting involved with iHub Global. If you happen to get any information, good or bad, as long as you're willing to answer my questions, because I'm not going to just take it, a simple answer of, oh, it's, this or that. I'm going to ask you questions. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. I'm going to post this video, and then I came across this brand new information from a person who claims to be or have been signed up for iHub Global and had built up a network of 35 affiliates because he wanted to take advantage of the multi-level marketing aspect of the program. So I'll let you, I'll read it to you, but here it is right here on behindmlm.com. MLM reviews, iHub Global Review, Helium Network Token Mining. Hey guys, first of all, thank you very much for your research about iHub.global and your effort to share your information here. I joined iHub in early September 2021. My motivation wasn't the free hotspot for myself. In this case, I would have bought one on my own. What really interested me was the affiliate program, because I have a huge network. And this network would probably cause me a lot of referral commissions. The potential just looked immense. After checking all the facts, I didn't see any major red flags how I could lose money. Since I was convinced about the Helium network and hotspot were free, why not giving it a shot? And why not sharing this offer with friends who can earn some money by themselves with their own hotspot? So I signed in and started informing my network. I put a lot of effort in this, and after countless phone calls, I had 35 members in my team, which all had reserved their own free hotspot. Then, in December 2021, I received feedback from a person I had informed. She is a lawyer and told me that there are 3 formulations in iHub's terms and conditions that caught her eye, or catched her eyes. This is just her personal feedback and not a legal advice. Wow. Sorry about the bad English. Nah. Formulation 1. 13. Modification of terms. Notifications of amendments shall appear in official iHub materials. Any such amendment, change, or modification shall be effective 30 days following one of the following communication methods: posting on the official iHub corporate website, electronic mail, email, or in writing through other iHub communication. It is the responsibility of each affiliate to maintain current records of these modifications and to provide any prospective affiliates or their linked hosts with the latest versions. It is also the responsibility of each affiliate to maintain updated personal records so that iHub has the ability to notify affiliate of any changes or to contact affiliate for any other matters regarding their affiliation with company. So basically what they're doing is in addition to charging you to buy or rent their hotspot, they're also making you responsible for communication of any changes they make to their terms and conditions. She asked me, why is it her responsibility to inform affiliates? Why is it not iHub's responsibility? Which is true, because the affiliates would be signed up with iHub. Is it a breach of contract if she doesn't check the iHub homepage continuously for changes? This is a good point, and especially since it says 1, 2, or 3. That means that iHub could choose to be lazy and only inform people of changes via their website. That means that, of course, you're going to have to check constantly for any changes to the terms and conditions. And since iHub already went ahead and changed the term of, oh, you can get the hotspot for free, to you can get the hotspot for $500 or so, and oh, by the way, also you can't keep it even if you buy it. Formulation 2. 14. Termination. In the event of a material breach of this agreement, the company reserves the right to terminate this agreement immediately. Upon cancellation or termination, all property rights are forfeited regarding any rewards, referrals, or other remuneration derived through your sales or referrals. She mentioned that it doesn't say upon cancellation or termination due to material breach, all property rights are forfeited regarding pending rewards, referrals, or other remuneration derived through your sales/referrals. She questioned if this might open a door that all ever received commissions have to be given back to iHub once the contract is canceled or terminated by any side. This would mean a 100% loss anytime in the future, but most people will spend their coins someday and not hold them all until eternity. So will they have to buy new coins to be able to pay out iHub then? Think about the consequences of helium coin price will further explode in the future. So first of all, I think that this is not a valid concern. I don't believe there's anything about the wording of number 14 that would allow iHub to actually say, you know what, all that money you earned in the past, gosh, you have to pay that back. This doesn't talk about the past. It does not talk about demanding that they forfeit what they've already earned. However, I can understand why she would feel that way, because it's regarding any rewards, referrals, or other remuneration. So it is entirely possible that it could be argued in court successfully, because of the phrasing there, that even past earnings would have to be returned to iHub, which would be abusive. And given what I've seen about iHub so far, I am not surprised if they would do it. 14. Termination B, involuntary termination. This is not an exhaustive list, and a company may present further rationale in its discretion that termination is valid for a particular affiliate. She didn't like the fact that iHub can add further reasons for termination. Approximately at the same time I read the information that free hotspots will not be free anymore. Wow, too many disturbing news. So I decided to cancel my hotspot reservation, terminate my contract, and give the advice to everyone in my network to do the same. It was a hard step to contact countless people again and destroy everything I had achieved with my network. Maybe everything is fine with iHub Global, and I will regret this step someday in the future and cry about the missed referral commissions. But my reputation and relationship to my people is more important to me than money. Do what you want, but I can highly recommend you to check the terms and conditions and make your own mind. I hope this was interesting to you. I agree with Alex. I wouldn't just check the terms and conditions. I would take them to your legal counsel and get this person, somebody who's an expert in civil contracts, and get this person to evaluate the contract very carefully, because since iHub has already done a bait and switch on the cost of the hotspots, yet they have had, last time I looked, an affiliate website or a related website that still offers hotspots for free. You can expect in the future that there's going to be more hijinks from iHub Global. And I just wanted to show you this one from December 4th from Paul. I think he was one of the guys who had previously posted that about the change in price from 0 to leasing or owning, but not really owning. So he points out that they have actually decreased the commissions you can earn from 50% to 25%, 40% to the comp plan, 35% to iHub and investors, and all percentages are from each miner's gross income. Earnings are also based on gross income, not as a percentage of the comp plan share. Oz is the guy who runs this website. So the ones free hotspots now are $400 plus $99 for the initial fee. Or an $18 a month lease for 3 years. Now, keep in mind, whether you buy it or you lease it, if you get rid of your hotspot, if you get out of the business, you have to return the device. Now, here it says that it's refundable, and I've seen that elsewhere, but it doesn't say whether that $18 a month for 3 years is refundable as well. So I would not recommend anybody lease them. Even if you're like, oh my God, $18, I can afford that, but $400 once I can't. Okay, now here I'm going to point out that hotspot require special chips, processors, and those special chips are primarily made in certain places, like China. China is one of the top producers, and America has fallen way behind in terms of producing these things. So between that and the impact that the pandemic has had on production, that's probably the biggest reason why, not just supply and demand itself, but because of the pandemic. So, but his point is that basically affiliates are paying for their hardware, and in the end they own nothing, as iHub retains ownership. As I said, you get, when you leave iHub, you lose your hotspot. So you can see the company's perspective. That's $500 million that they were going to give away, but still, it was wrong for him to bait and switch. And then he also points out forking out $500 to get 25% of whatever the amount is, and then iHub already admitted there may not be any commissions for you to get because iHub comes first. You could buy your own hotspot and get on the network and get 100% of the commissions. Now, the only difference there is then you don't have a multi-level marketing network unless you can figure out some way to make that happen. And then again, 600. So the leasing ends up being $747. So that's a couple $100+ more than the outright buy not buy 400 plus 99. So he can't give a good reason for anybody to get involved in this. Here's a good question: has anyone received any commissions via shitcoin? I assume they mean helium coin. I've had many people recently share this with me, but I have yet to meet anyone with the device. Did anyone actually get what they paid for? Alright, so this is the message I started with. So I just wanted to share this stuff with you. I want you to really understand why I am fairly convinced that iHub Global is a scam. Please get legal advice before you get involved with this company. Please be aware they have done bait and switches. They have changed the terms, and it is not necessarily even legitimate because I haven't found anybody who actually is already earning commissions. I've had a guy who claimed it, but he never provided any proof. And he never, in fact, after saying something, he would not respond to me. So, thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a great day.